Joining us now from House Judiciary, he's the senior member of the House Weaponization Subcommittee. He's Congressman Darrell Issa. Congressman, it's good to have you on the show. It's good to see you again. So, Congressman, what more do we know about this report out of your subcommittee that at least 2 of the 51 intelligence officials who co-signed that letter a month before the 2020 election, falsely speculating the Hunter Biden laptop story was Russian disinformation, were on the CIA payroll as contractors? What more do we know about this?
Well, that's exactly what we know, is that, in fact, they were working for the government and didn't disclose it. And that's the important thing. It's the non-disclosure. It's the fact that they were current employees and could be influenced by exactly that. I think the most important thing, though, is that all 51 have been shown to be people who either had a reason for political purposes to make the false statement, or they went along because they were assumed that the outcome would be the way it was, and that they would benefit from it. And that's, both of these have gone on. And it's the kind of thing we have to stop in government. We've got to stop the idea that everyone goes along with a false statement. We've got to stop the fact that the FBI had the laptop for more than a year and knew it was legitimate and didn't say it. So you have people who we now know should have disclosed their conflicts, but we also have people who knowingly lied at the FBI or stayed silent in order to help bring Joe Biden into office.
Yeah, so the American people did not have informed consent, and lawmakers are saying this is election interference because Joe Biden then used that letter in the final debate with Trump in 2020. Watch this.
Look, there are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plant. They have said that this has all the 5 former heads of the CIA, both parties, say what he's saying is a bunch of garbage.
Okay, I'm just looking at the report. It also says that basically it's been reported that, former CIA official Mike Morrell, apparently he was one of the CIA contractors still on the payroll and who was co-signed that letter because he had testified, if I'm not mistaken, that Antony Blinken had phone called Morrell, and that started the push to get this letter going. Is that all correct?
That's exactly right. Anthony, or Tony Blinken, was rewarded in this administration for what he did to get the president elected, which was put together those 51 signatures, those people who made statements that were not true, either knowingly or simply going along for political purposes.
All right. We'll stay on the story. Congressman Issa, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.